right, you are back with comedian Dave Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I'm feeling decent today. I tell you what I did. I fucking sorted out a calendar. I've got Google Calendar now, and I've put everything I need to do every day in the calendar. All I need to do now is look at the fucking calendar, because I've done this before. I've done this several times. I've worked out a calendar and then I just never look at the fucking calendar. So all I need to do is make a habit of looking at the calendar, which I don't know how I'm going to fucking start doing that, but it got me like all excited knowing what I'm going to do each day. I think a lot of what was going on was like a feeling of directionlessness. I had no direction day to day. I knew vaguely what I was going to do. The pod, jiu-jitsu, kid stuff, all that sort of shit. But I didn't really know when it was going to start and end, and I had nothing to aim for. But now it's all in the calendar. I see it all blocked out and I can see my spare time. I have little blocks of spare time. They're not huge blocks. There's a couple of 2 hours and 3 hours there, but it's something I can work with. Now I just have to look at the calendar. I'm like, all right, fucking 1:30, eat for 3 hours, a 3-hour lunch. I blocked out some time for a 1-hour lunch. Look, I'm my own boss. I'm not taking a fucking 15-minute lunch. If I do an hour lunch, that's fucking like, I can read, I can listen to a potty, I can still fucking take in information. It's still learning. It's less lunch than it is learning, to be honest with you. But now that I've got the days plotted out, I've got time for writing, I've got time for gigging, it's all fucking exciting. It actually is exciting. Now all I need to do is follow the fucking calendar. And I've never been able to do that in my entire life. You remember those diaries you used to get at high school? They'd give it to you at the start of the year. And the degenerate fucking kids, the delinquent kids, it would usually have a plastic cover, and you would cut the plastic cover and make little fucking skateboards out of them. That would be like day 3. Day 3, at the start of every year, my diary looked like it had been around since fucking a couple of years before. Then by day 6, I'd lost it. And then by day 8, I was in detention or suspended, so it didn't really matter. I didn't really need the diary. I knew exactly where I was and what I was doing. Like, here's the thing. I've always tried to avoid structure. I'm very comfortable in chaos. It doesn't bother me at all, as long as I'm not trying to do anything. You understand what I mean? As long as I'm not doing anything, as long as I just need to fucking, like, drink, or go to a party, or hang out, or just read, or just lounge around, I can be in the chaos. But if you want to get anything fucking done, you've got to have some fucking structure. And you got to use the structure to build off of. Fuck, I've always hated it though. Structure, fuck you. But I fucking need it now. I can't fucking keep going on like this. I need to know what I'm doing hour to hour now. Even if it's nothing, even if I just block a couple of hours out just to fucking scroll, that's fine. As long as I know, all right, here's some time for some fucking scrolling and to send messages to comedians with links to shitty comedians going, how the fuck is this cunt famous? How the fuck is this even, who would release this shit to the public? That's 98% of the conversations between comedians. It's just sending links of comedians you don't like to comedians you like and going, why would you release that to public? But even that's fine, as long as I know that's what I'm doing. If I'm doing that and I'm meant to be doing something else, it starts feeling fucked. I think it's an age thing as well. Like when you're young, you can fucking just burn time. You can absolutely just fucking torch it with anything. That's the great thing about being young. Days, weeks, months, they don't really matter up until a certain point. But when you're my age, if you fucking wax a day, that's like a high percentage of the days you've got remaining on Earth. You know what I mean? So I've got like fucking 10,000. Is that right? That doesn't sound right. What's 3,000? 3,000's 10 years. Yeah, maybe I'll get 10,000. Maybe with the fucking fish oil and the vitamin D I've been taking and the rosemary in my hair, rosemary oil in my hair now. I've traded out the onion juice and now it's rosemary oil to cure my baldness. We fucking went around and picked rosemary off fucking the park, at the park, boiled it up, and now it's in my hair almost 24/7, trying to grow back the shrubs. Yeah, but those fucking days when you just lose one, when you know in your heart you've done nothing and you should have been doing something, it fucking hits hard. You get depressed. And then you're like, all right, tomorrow I'm going to attack like a fucking tiger. And if one thing just even slightly goes wrong, then it all falls apart. But now I've got a calendar. That's not going to happen anymore. All I need to do is look at the fucking calendar. Look at the calendar, cunt. Anyway, fucking who knows what I've got to do for the rest of the day. I'll look at the calendar tomorrow. I'll start with the calendar tomorrow. All right, that'll do for today. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around, and I'll see you the fuck later.